Earlier this year, in January 2022, to be exact, tech billionaire announced the news of his highly ambitious and revolutionary startup involving mind alteration. The masses are rightly curious, some terrified of what these brain chips bring forth for humanity at large, while others hopeful of a better tomorrow. The good news we got earlier this year was about the initiation of clinical trials in humans by Neuralink, Elon Musk's brain chip startup. The company was founded in 2016, and Musk had high hopes with the technology. He said in an interview that the brain chip technology will one day hopefully enable someone with paralysis to use a smartphone with their mind faster than someone using thumbs. Neuralink, which is based in Silicon Valley, has had successful experiments where they implanted artificial intelligent microchips in monkey brains. The macaque monkey named Pager was accompanied by a pig named Gertrude in this wild, brain-altering experiment. Now, the trials for these brain microchips are being directed at humans, for which purpose Neuralink is on the hunt for a clinical trial director to facilitate the tests on human brains. The job description for the post of clinical trial director, advertised by Neuralink in California, read that the director will work closely with some of the most innovative doctors and top engineers, as well as working with Neuralink's first clinical trial participants. It further said that you will lead and help build the team responsible for enabling Neuralink's clinical research activities and developing the regulatory interactions that come with a fast-paced and ever-evolving environment. Elon Musk has high hope with Neuralink. So what hopes do Elon Musk have with this highly ambitious, highly dangerous, AI-powered startup that could potentially alter the course of history? The world's richest man, like all his other endeavors, has high hopes with Neuralink. He seems excited with the endless possibilities this microchip can create, but is cautious with voicing out his plans and aspirations. It was only last month when Musk said that if everything runs smoothly with Neuralink, these brain implants can enable tetraplegic people to walk. Now that are some tall claims. In a Wall Street Journal CEO Council Summit, Musk said that we hope to have this in our first humans, which will be people that have severe spinal cord injuries like tetraplegics, quadriplegics, next year, pending FDA approval. He also said that we have a chance with Neuralink to restore full body functionality for someone who has had a spinal cord injury. According to Musk, Neuralink has worked well with monkeys, and the brains behind Neuralink are working hard to run tests to confirm that it is safe and reliable for humans, and that it can be removed safely. Critics were quick to remind Musk of having impossibly high hopes and ambitions, and making promises that he couldn't keep. For instance, he has time and again overpromised about the speed with which Neuralink would develop the first human brain microchip. In 2019, Musk had claimed that the device would be ready to implant and function into a human skull by the year 2020. And yet here we are, at the beginning of the end of 2022, with no fully functioning Neuralink brain chip in sight. For the ones hesitant of developing brain chips, he asked them to think of the brain chip as something similar to replacing faulty or missing neurons with circuits. He also said that the speed of the progress will accelerate when the device is implanted in humans by next year. Giving more information on the device, he also said that it would be implanted flush with skull and charges wirelessly, so you look and feel totally normal. What is Synchron? And how does it beat Neuralink at its own game? For the tech-savvy who are also interested in brain-altering developments, Synchron is not a new name. But for those who have little knowledge about it, Synchron is a new player in the game and seems to be kicking Neuralink's ass. Synchron is also a brain-computer interface startup, which has already managed to implant its first brain chip in a U.S. patient in July this year. This is the third time Neuralink has been overtaken by Synchron. According to reports, Synchron implanted a 1.5-inch device into an ALS patient's brain at the Mount Sinai West Medical Center in New York on July 6, 2022. The implanted device enables the patient to communicate even if they have lost their ability to move and talk. The device utilizes a person's thoughts to turn them into texts and emails. According to Bloomberg reports, Synchron has also implanted the device into the brains of 4 patients in Australia. The device helped them shop online and send text messages on WhatsApp. Neuralink is still in its initial stages, with a long wait for its FDA approval. When Musk announced that the brain chip is likely to get implanted into humans by 2022, he also shared a video in which a monkey can be seen playing a video game using only its mind through a Neuralink brain chip. Even its former president has lost hope in the Neuralink cause. After he said goodbye to the Neuralink startup, its co-founder and former president Max Hodak gave away the information that he has invested in Neuralink rival Synchron. The two brain chip developing companies share very similar applications and intents. They are both targeted towards translating human thoughts into computer signals so that patients with Parkinson's, ASL, or other neurological diseases can communicate effectively. What differs the two startups is Musk's highly ambitious goals. In the past, Musk had tall claims regarding the Neuralink chip. According to him, the brain-machine interface will turn humans symbiotic with artificial intelligence and will give them telepathic powers. He even defined it succinctly as a Fitbit in your skull.